Live at 5. What a thrill and an honor to have with us Peter Frampton and friends live in the studio here at Q104.3. A belated happy birthday, Mr. Frampton.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, really.
Yeah, I kept it on the down low. It's, you know, it's the big one. So
it's not that big. Hey, if Ringo's going to be 70,
yeah.
You know.
Oh, okay. All right, then I'm not too bad then.
What a great birthday present to the world. The new album, Thank You, Mr. Churchill. This thing is awesome.
Well, thank you very much.
You know, people come up here and they say, wow, hey, great new album, great new album. No, really, no lie. This thing rocks the house with songs like I Want It Back. And title song, Thank You, Mr. Churchill. Thank you for...
Thank you for my bringing my dad back from the Second World War. And basically, for me personally, but basically, I used, John Regan, sitting next to me here.
John Regan.
Hello. Good afternoon.
And who else is there to your right?
This is Rob Arthur.
Hello.
On my right. But you can't tell that listening in Radio Land, but he's on my right.
But they will be able to see it on the blog.
Oh, okay. There's a blog. Okay.
Thanks to Anthony videotaping this. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you very much.
So I had written the beginning of the music, little acoustic part, and to what was to be Thank You, Mr. Churchill, and then John came over and we were writing, and I just said, you know, I wonder what would have happened if we hadn't have the Allies had not won the Second World War. What, you know, it'd be a lot different, you know. So that sort of took us back to, for me, it's Mum and Dad have passed on, and I have wonderful memories. I had terrific parents. I smile every time I think about them, and my feelings for them just obviously get warmer and warmer. But they are gone, and then one day you sit down and it smacks you in the face. I'm an orphan, you know, and they're
I know
gone.
that feeling.
Yeah.
We all do.
Unfortunately, but it comes to us. So, and then the encroaching years. I think that the whole album is looking back, and it's a little me, but it's also about how things around the world, basically, what's going on and stuff, looking outward as to things that you know, we can't do anything about, you know, right. Unfortunately.
Q104.3, and by the way, you know, the albums the explicit rap albums that have the warnings, do not play these for teenagers, it'll warp your mind. You should have put a sticker on this damn thing when it came to Black Ice and Vaudeville Nana and the Banjo Lele, like, caution, do not be operating your car listening to this. I was driving out in Long Island, I was about 80 miles an hour, and that comes on, and I'm crying my damn eyes out. Peter.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
Jeez. I mean, it is the most intimate stuff I've ever heard. Black Ice just really took my heart out.
Oh, thanks very much. Thank you.
Really.
We did it last year live, and Peter did it in the acoustic set, and I'd stand on the side of the stage just to see how new material was going to go over. From the first time he played it, the audience is galvanized, and I can see, like, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, reaching over and holding each other's hands. It really comes off the stage and grabs them.
When you write from your heart, I just always believe that when it comes from your heart, it comes through. You're a songwriter. We love your voice, love your playing. But when you really write what's in your passion, we'll get it. You know, we'll hear it, and that's what that is.
Yeah, it's sort of like I was writing like that during Humble Pie and during the early solo records, and then Frampton Comes Alive was sort of the culmination of all there's a Humble Pie track, and then all the solo records, and then it was all just what flowed. And then as great as that album was for me, it was sort of like a big writer's block, because it was like, now it's not what's coming from me, it's what do I do now, sort of thing. And there was a period there where it definitely, you know, stunted my writing ability, and just because of how enormous and what I went through at that point.
You become a corporation. You become a brand. You went from a musician and a singer-songwriter to a brand. And Frampton Comes Alive. And we were joking before. I showed you my Peter Frampton look with the Jew fro and the open shirt. And it's
you said that.
Yes. I mean, it's a laugh, but it was that became you know, a
Yeah.
worldwide thing.
And then I got the rip-off, not the bailout. After the rip-off, I could have used a bailout.
Yes.
But anyway, so cut to the chase, basically, to the last few years. It's just been. I made no secret about it. You know, I've been sober 7 years. I'm in my 8th year.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. And it's just the clarity is something that, you know, to be around to enjoy and to be this clear to enjoy the creativity. And it's sort of all, I guess, look, I started big. And I didn't have a good middle, but I'm going to end big.
I like it. Thank you, Mr. Churchill, which is out today.
It is.
Right.
It's the very first day of release for the CD. The vinyl came out on April 13th.
It's amazing that vinyl, again, that's,
I know.
You know, here it is, like, vinyl was up, somebody sent me a thing in Rolling Stone, it's up like 60% in sales the last year.
It's fantastic. I had to get a turntable for my daughter, who's 14, and she wanted the Beatles first. That's what she wanted. Of course. You know?
Yeah, hey, it's always the Beatles.
Yeah, she loves them.
Speaking, we never had this discussion in all our interviews. I'm kind of like the Beatles geek around here. Your relationship, Beatles, as in terms of their influence, friendship, that sort of thing?
Influence, I think we're all the same.
Absolutely.
You know?
To me, it all starts with the Beatles.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously was very influenced by them, like we all were, but I got to do some sessions for George Harrison, and that led me to meet Ringo and then Paul. I never met John, unfortunately, but you know, are still friends, you know, to this day. So it's except, I mean, obviously we've